The metric system in the units of length uses the millimeter and centimeter, meter, and kilometer. And these units are used around the world except for two countries, the United States and Liberia in Africa. So I want you guys to please really take a look when we're measuring to the nearest centimeter, like this guys right here. We start at the 0 and then we go over here. And since we're measuring to the nearest centimeter, we need to decide if it's closest to 1 or 2. And we can tell that the die is definitely closer to 1. So we would say that it is about 1 centimeter. Here we have this tool to write on an iPad. And if I'm going to be measuring to the nearest centimeter, I would go and see that it is between, I guess, 11 and 12. And I would say it's definitely closest to 11 centimeters. Now, if they ask me to measure to the nearest millimeter, millimeters are these tiny little lines between the 11 and the 12. And there's 10 of them right here. So I could say that it is closest to 11 millimeters, because if I really draw a line down all the way here, and it would be like right about right there. So that's 11 millimeters, right? So to the closest centimeter, it would be 11 centimeters or 11 millimeters. This book, let's see, it is to the closest centimeter. I would focus on the 14 and the 15. And I would say that it is probably, I think it actually goes past the half point, so I would say it's closest to 15 centimeters. And if they ask me to measure to the nearest millimeter, with millimeters we can be pretty precise because there's those tiny little lines, and I would probably say that it is 14.6 centimeters or 146 millimeters. Okay, so I hope this helps you. And here's one more to measure. So this little notepad, I guess my ruler is not really lined up over here. I should have moved my notepad with it. But if it were, we're going to pretend that it really was lined up. And I would say that the sticky note is 5 centimeters. Or if I wanted to know by millimeters, then I count by 10. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 millimeters.